Alright, I was asked to do a video on the contents of my bag that I'm taking to camp out for a couple days. It looks like it's overpacked. It's clearly not. Guys, this is all the content that I have in there. That's it. That's what's inside the bag. It's a bunch of nothing. A lot of people's like, oh, you should take your kitchen sink, maybe the roof off your house because it's big enough to fit that stuff, but that's not what's in it, and it's very minimal, in my opinion, for going out on campus. So I'll just kind of start. I've already made this video once, but the camera wasn't recording, so I unpacked the bag. So now you're going to see me pack the bag and tell you what the contents are while I put them up. First of all, it's an ILBE Gen 2 military Marine Corps bag. It's empty right now. I don't know if you can see in there. Whatever, it's empty. First item that I have in there is the military sleep system. This is in here is only the bivy and the black bag. This is the green bag. I'll be using the bivy and the black bag. My daughter's using the green bag in a tent. They're very warm. I've tried them. Slept in it overnight at Robber's Cave. It was a chilly night. Everybody was cold, but me. I'm over with my leg hanging out and all that good stuff because I got too hot. And I had all 3 bags. So I'll only be using 2, possibly 1, because it is warming up. It is springtime in Oklahoma. But anyways, the military ILBE pack is actually made so that the sleep system fits in a lower compartment. There is a separator down in there for to cover the bag, to keep it separate from your gear on top. I don't want to get into the bag too much because there's 1,000 reviews on YouTube. If you want to know more about the bag, please just search ILBE Gen 2 and you will get plenty of videos about this bag. Also with the military sleep system, you can search that out too. I don't want to go into it. It's got 3 different bags in it. It's called a 4-piece because it comes with a compression bag or whatever. It's only 3 sleeping bags. They go in, well, it's 2 sleeping bags and a bivy. Bivy's waterproof, it's Gore-Tex, it's great stuff. Keeps the dew off of you if you're sleeping under the stars. I'll use a tarp, but nonetheless, it's a good deal. They all fit inside each other. How many airbags you got stacked up on each other is how much temperature it'll go down to. It's rated at like some crazy number, like 20 degrees below zero or something. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Secondly, I'm going to go ahead and put this in here too. All of the bags button together also. So they don't get like all twisted up while you're sleeping. When that sucks, you wake up in the morning and you can't get out of your sleeping bag. That would suck. This is a tarp. It's just your standard Walmart tarp. It's camo. It's OD green on the inside. It's simply to keep water off me and provide me a warm spot or a dry spot when it's raining, or maybe some shade when it's super hot and sun shining. Goes over my hammock. Okay, then I have my Fox Outfitters hammock. It's pretty large, double nest. It only takes up this much room. It's a little bitty thing, as you can see. It's great. It's lightweight. It's not a tent. I don't have poles. I literally hang it from a tree using the 12-foot hanks of rappelling rope that you see hooked to this bag. I tie those around the tree in a slip knot configuration and can adjust it, whatever. To remove it, I pull the rope, everything comes down. It's simple, it's easy, it's quick. That's the way I like it. Fox Outfitters double nest hammock. A shemagh. These are always good. I used this a couple weeks ago. It was freezing cold. I use it as a buff. Face mask, covers, 1,000 things you can do with a shemagh. Water filter. I mean, we can go on for days what this thing can do. It's just a great piece of material. First aid kit. I have a kukri. This is Ontario kukri. I bought this with the idea of replacing my hatchet, I'm here to tell you, it does a decent job. If this was the only thing I had, I would use it, no doubt. With that said, it does not replace the hatchet. I will not replace the hatchet. So pretty much what I did is add 2 pounds to my bag. But it's good for like when I'm turkey hunting or whatever and I'm going through the brush. I can hack stuff with this. You can't hack stuff with a hatchet. I mean, you can, but you're only going to get about yay much. This thing will do it all. I can shape wood with it. I can split wood with it. Cookery is actually pretty handy. Tall grass, things to that effect. I'd rather have this than a hatchet. But nonetheless, it does not replace the hatchet. I want to be clear on that. I do not like the chopping style. Some people may. I don't. This bag has sleeves that run all the way down. Perfect for that. Here I have my Fiskars hatchet. Everybody has seen these. It's got rust on it. Obviously I need to oil that before we go out. I got a couple weeks. I'll get that done tonight. Fiskars a good hatchet, good enough. It's not a $200, $300 hatchet. I don't care to have one that much. I probably won't use it for much more than basic things. I trust it. I think it would get me through a tough time, whatever I need to do it. That goes on the other side. Maybe. There we go. On the other side. Okay, so that's it. That's all that goes on the inside. I can't think of anything else. Obviously, I'll be putting some extra clothes in there, guys. And when I say extra clothes, I'm going on a two-day camping trip. Extra clothes means socks and underwear. I don't really plan on changing my pants, my shirt. I will be dressing in layers when I go, so I will be taking stuff off. But at that point, I'll have camp set up and shouldn't have to worry too much about packing it. We will be leaving from there Sunday afternoon, so I'll be able to pack all that stuff down and take it with me. Also, on top of the ILBE Gen 2 pack, the cover is actually a pocket. It's nice. It's got great handles on the zippers. That's probably been said 200 times by 3,000 people. In here I carry my first aid kit. This is a basic like $40 kit from Walmart. Once again, it's 2 days. If I was looking long term, obviously I'd want sutures and all that stuff. There's super glue in here, but it's practically your band-aid, your insect bites, ibuprofen. There are some things I did add, like diarrhea medicine, stomach medicine, things to that effect, which are probably already included in here, but I didn't go through the contents. I dumped it in this red bag. I put that in here for quick access. There's some paracord in here. There's also other bags as well, which I will be filling with stuff. Primarily, guys, this is a food storage for me. That's where I'm going to put my food at. 2 days, I ain't going to be carrying much food, so but that's what that portion will be used for. Now, the bag itself, talk about it for a second. What I have on here. Okay, I have a sleeping mat. It goes in the hammock, stops convection, works pretty good. I have a camelback. This is the cool thing about the ILBE Gen 2 pack. Camelback, it's 2 liters. It has, obviously I need to put all this back together. Anyways, it goes in here, it straps up, it holds the camelback, runs forward, all that good stuff. Works like a normal camelback would work. 2 hanks of 12-foot rappelling rope. Once again, this is for the hammock, goes around trees, hammock clips onto that. Guys, that's it. That's the bag. That's what's in it. That's everything in it. Now, I do carry another piece of equipment that hauls tools and things to that effect. And that is the load-bearing vest. On the load-bearing vest, I like them because they're completely modifiable. I have my Becker BK2. This is a great knife. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not going to be skinning a deer with this, obviously. But this thing will handle anything I throw at it. Batoning, chopping, whatever. The VK2 is an amazing knife. If you don't believe me, just go look at some of the reviews. They'll tell you all about it. The sheath is aftermarket, special ops sheath. I like it. It's got this pouch. Have a fire steel in here, the Bear Grylls one. I like it. It works for me. Also have a tube full of cotton inside of here from an old like Travel Aleve bottle or Pepto-Bismol. I think it's pink. I have done something to this that I thought was great because I don't feel like digging through my stuff to get to my secondary knife. I like to use a Mora for feather sticking and carving and anything that I may be doing, skinning a deer. I've used it to skin deer, I've used it to skin turkey, cut meat, whatever. I put it on the back of my BK2. I'm running paracord through here, clipping it, and then taking some Gorilla Tape and wrapping it around it. Can't go wrong with Mora. Mine has seen some use. Definitely. That's the way I prefer it. High carbon steel blade. Works great for me. Easy to sharpen in the field. That's my knife. I also have an Nalgene canteen. Nalgene canteen. Guys, it's a canteen. There's a cook cup in here. We've all seen them. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Cook cup fits around the canteen, goes in the bottom here. It's held to get into this pouch. It's held to get out of this pouch. I'm not going to pull it out. It is what it is. We've all seen them. There's no need for me to cover that information. Gloves. Gloves are a good thing to have. I like these Mechanics Impact gloves. They strap on nicely to the loops in the load-bearing vest. I have a Condor pouch. This will be things that I need to carry. My compass, GPS if I have it. Just basic essentials. My saw, my flashlight, just whatever I need to go into this, it'll go in there. In addition to that, I also have a Condor dump pouch. Unfolds. It's essentially a canvas bucket. I collect things when I walk to the campsite, or if I'm out and about browsing, wood browsing. I just stuff it in there. It works for me. It works great. This is an extra pouch I didn't know what to do with, so I just put it here. It's a gadget pouch. I used to use it for my electric cigarette, the batteries, the chargers, the extra components, the juice, all that good stuff. I don't anymore. I will probably wind up taking this pouch off. I have no use for it right now. I have no use for it right now. I don't know what else to say. It's just there because I didn't know where else to put it, and I did run out of room in the house, so I put it there. Whatever. Here's the interesting portion of this bag. The butt pack. This is a 4-stage sleep system storage bag is what this is. I like it though because if I don't have enough gear to fill it, I can roll it up and tighten these straps and roll it into a bundle about yay big around. If I do want to put stuff in it, I can put plenty in it. Guys, I have a saw in here, a flashlight. I have a wool blanket because I like wool blankets. I can't say enough about wool blankets, whatever. You've all heard it. I've got a knife sharpener. I've got several things in here. It does fasten with a pull. I have a handkerchief which has a Lansky puck in it for my axe and my cookery. Got an extra wick for my lantern. I've got some bank line. I've got my knife sharpener. I've got some wet wipes and a poncho. I've got my Laplander saw, which is brand new because I had to replace my old one because I didn't have a vest, and I put it in my pocket, and while going through the woods scouting for deer, I dropped it somewhere. I don't know where. I have a Cree 1800 lumens flashlight. I have a turkey call mouthpiece, a mouth call. I don't know why that's in here. That's my new one. It doesn't need to be. Turkey season's approaching. I can't wait. My favorite time of the year. It's like Christmas. That should be in my turkey vest. But nonetheless, I do try to keep one of these in my bags because they're only good during the spring and like a week in October or something like that, November. They have a short breeding season, but you can also use it as a predator call. If worse come to worse, I would eat a coyote. Whatever. Anything that's going to improve my chance is good. This will definitely do that. And also have DEET, which is great. I have a wool blanket. And guys, that's it. The vest is primarily for when I'm not at camp. My bag is kind of designed to stay at camp. I'm not going to take it with me. If I do go on an outing, an adventure, go search for supplies or resources, I will put on this vest and wear it out to go investigate or whatever, what may have you. That way I don't have to carry that huge bag with me everywhere. But this works for me. This may not work for other people. It works for me. It's whatever works for you. Everybody's different. Everybody's scenario is different. Landscape's different. Resources are different. So whatever works for you may not work for the next person. You can put on this vest and that pack at the same time, which I plan on doing. My daughter, who I'm taking with me, also has a chest rig set up. It fits nicely. You can buckle it, you can zip it. It does what it's supposed to do. I do have a multi-tool. This is the Leatherman Wave. I've had it for a long time. I don't use it that often, but it has helped me out quite a bit in scenarios where I didn't need it. But it works. I do believe that is the wave. Yep, it is. Come here, it's the curve of the wave. But the vest for me is a good idea. Put that in anyway. I like it. It's quick, it's easy, it carries all the load on me. It's not that heavy, it's comfortable, it's completely adjustable, so I like the vest. Anyways, there you go, guys. That's the contents. Oh, and I got a 1 liter bottle that I just put wherever, in addition to my canteen and 2 liter Camelback. But water's essential. There's the contents.